I'd just like to take a moment to apologise to anyone that I haven't offended yet. Please be patient. I will get to you shortly.
Barely 7 weeks into Big Brother Naija Season 6 edition dubbed Shine Your Eye, several housemates have made it to the trend table for various things. Interestingly, only one housemate's name continues to linger in the minds and lips of viewers, and it is no other than Tega, who has been seen on camera in a hot romance with Bbnaija. They smooshed and kissed passionately many times in the house. Also, in several of Tega's conversations, she gave viewers reasons to believe that she did more than just kissing. While this kind of amorous behavior is associated with the show, this is certainly not what many expected of Tega, a married woman with a child who may also be following the show update. As expected, Tega came under heavy criticism and backlash from viewers who used superpowers to evict her from the show alongside Bbnaija, her partner in romance crime. The husband of the reality star has spoken out and revealed how broken he is by his wife's behavior on the popular reality show. This has got many people asking the million-dollar question: should a married person go for the Bbnaija show? Should the show organizers ban married people from auditioning? But before we answer these questions, let's quickly go over the past married people who competed in the Bbnaija show, how they conducted themselves, and how it ended. Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz. Thin Tall Tony. Coming first on our list is Young Anthony, aka Thin Tall Tony. We bet this name rings a bell to adept fans of the Bbnaija show, but to others who just became fans of the show in recent times, let's do a quick introduction. Thin Tall Tony is a married man with kids who competed on the Bbnaija Season 2 show in 2017, but despite his marital status, he kept it a secret throughout the show, didn't wear his wedding ring, and dangerously flirted with other women on the show, including Bisola and T-Boss. He once declared he was crushing on T-Boss and was caught on camera making love to Bisola, who thought they had something real going on. You can imagine the shocker when she got out of Biggie's house only to find out that Thin Tall Tony is married with kids. But that's not the juicy part. Many viewers were not impressed with how he disrespected his wife on national TV and made sure he didn't make it to the finals. However, it seems like his wife had no issues with his behavior at all. According to him, she understands that he had to do anything to secure the bag, and their marriage is still waxing stronger to date. Or so it seems. Mike Edwards. CEO, athlete, and husband of one, Mike Edwards appeared in the Bbnaija Season 4 show and changed the narrative of married men Thin Tall Tony had set in motion. Mike made it clear he recently got married and refused to engage in any amorous behavior or relationship despite being away from his wife for 99 days and surrounded by beautiful and sexy ladies. He gained more popularity over this and got many to pitch tent with him, ensuring he made it to the finals. With his good husband material swag, Mike snagged the first runner-up position and the heart of many viewers. He was applauded for respecting his wife and changing the narrative that all men cheat and are polygamous by nature. He also changed Thin Tall Tony's narrative that a married person disrespects his vows on the Bbnaija show if they must get people to vote for them. Like you must have guessed, Mike, up until this day, remains the gold standard for married people on the show. Katrina. Speaking about Katrina Jones, aka the Boss Lady, she came on board the Bbnaija Season 5 show and generated many controversies within 2 weeks. Among the many controversies she generated was telling fellow housemates she was separated from her husband. Bbnaija cameras captured her having a quickie under the duvet with fellow housemates praise hours later. Viewers who are constantly looking out for content were not impressed by the kind of content she was dishing and made sure to vote her out as quickly as possible. The 27-year-old entrepreneur became the second housemate to be evicted from the show. Katrina felt she didn't dish out enough content, so she reinforced for the reunion show without an iota of shame for her behavior on the show. This time, she went into the full kiss and tell mode, giving Bbnaija fans vivid details of her sex escapades with praise and dared to call him a 5 seconds man. Many bashed her for her behavior, but the boss lady did not budge or apologize. She celebrated her marriage weeks later, where she praised her husband to the moon and back. There are levels to marital infidelity.
I'd just like to take a moment to apologise to anyone that I haven't offended yet.
Niyi. When a 34-year-old entrepreneur from Oyo State, Niyi Lawal, announced he was married, Bbnaija fans expected a replay of Katrina's vibe, but it proved to be different, just like Mike Edwards, and stuck to respecting his marital vows. The problem was that many viewers of the Season 6 Shine Your Eyes show considered him boring, without source or content, and constantly disturbing their ears with details of him being married with a son. The opportunity came and Niyi was instantly voted out of the show. Tega. And then along came Tega Dominic, another Bbnaija Season 6 graduate, generating lots of buzzes online at the moment. Like Niyi, Tega made it known to her fellow housemates that she is married and has a son. However, unlike Niyi, viewers considered her more interesting and one willing to dish great content. Little did they know that Tega will do anything to make it to the trend table. The first red flag was raised when she started participating in the jacuzzi parties big time, twerking and dancing with as many male housemates as possible. But people soon found an excuse for her, blaming the alcohol flowing like water everywhere. Not long after, she raised the second flag by allowing Tega to suckle her nipples during a truth or dare game that was optional. Her husband, who many claimed is the one handling a social media account, however, defended her. When Tega again started using words like "if I wasn't married," many figured she is on a sure path to dishonor her marriage vows, and she proved them right after she was caught on camera in a hot romance with Bbnaija this time. That wasn't going to be the only time she would engage in such activities. Tega was caught on camera doing similar things subsequently. Making matters worse, she kept giving viewers the impression that it did more than was captured in her conversations. Again, her husband defended her, saying he also cheated on her in the past and asked for forgiveness. Unimpressed, Tega came under heavy criticism from Nigerians who bashed both her for representing married people poorly and her husband defending her, and viewers of the show made a promise to ensure her early eviction, which they made happen during week 6. The married mother of one was evicted first, followed by Bbnaija, her romantic partner in crime. Now out of the show, it looks like a marriage has been deeply affected by her behavior. In an interview with Tunde Ednot, Tega's husband confessed that he is broken and ashamed to go out of the house. He said he never consented to his wife's conduct on the show and appealed to her to conduct herself as a married woman, contrary to what she said. However, he insisted his wife is a good girl and is willing to give her a second chance if she apologizes.
So I really don't understand what I was seeing on the TV. I was broken when I saw that. I was really broken. Because I know where I'm coming from. We are very responsible. Tega herself is a very good girl, but I wonder why she just went there and just did what she did. I can't explain it.
On the other hand, Tega, who is currently attending a media round, maintained that whatever Nigerians watched was only she and Bbnaija acting a script and accepted that they went too far. But many couldn't help but notice that her wedding ring is missing from her finger, which has got many wondering if her conduct on the show has cost her a marriage.
I'm really sorry too. Those who to everyone who feels disappointed by my actions. I want to apologize openly to my husband. It's been hard. Please guys, I'm sorry, and at this phase of my life I need all the love I can get. Please, I want to beg every one of you, please. Don't drag my son into this, please.
Again, this begs the question: should a married person go for the Bbnaija show, or should the show organizers ban married people from auditioning? As we already know, The Bbnaija show is an 18+ show that houses both male and female housemates under the same roof over 2 months, and they are expected to compete fiercely for a huge prize. The caveat here is that they are to impress the viewers enough to vote them to victory, and the easiest way to do this is by giving content or driving controversies that keep them talking or glued to their TV screens. For this reason, many housemates do anything to win viewers' votes, and by anything we mean dishing explicit sexual content on the show. However, many do not expect a married person to do the same, especially because of the kind of society we find ourselves in. Coming on the heels of Tega's conduct, many have again been saying that a married person has no business on the show since their content is limited. Others claim the organizers need to respect marriage by not auditioning married people in the first instance. So, we're leaving the ball in your courts, guys. Tell us what you think about all the married people who competed in the Bbnaija show, how they conducted themselves, and how it ended for them. Judging by the most recent Tega case, do you think a married person has any business on the show? Do you think Bbnaija organizers purposely throw in a married person to spice up the show? Are you surprised to see married couples agreeing to their spouses competing on the reality show? And lastly, do you think the show organizers should ban married people altogether from participating to save their marriages? Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe for more well-researched African stories and news we know you would like. Click on the bell sign to be notified every time we upload a new video so that you don't miss all the best ones. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.